What's good, y'all? It's your boy Tay Wop. You can call me Tay, whichever one you prefer, man. Look, skip all that. It's that time now. It's that time. It's that time. NBA Finals. It's here. It's here. It's set now. We got the Miami Heat versus the Denver Nuggets. Opposite of what everybody thought going into the Western Conference Finals, where people was praying and hoping for that Lakers-Celtics series, didn't happen. Denver, the Feds did a sweep. And then Miami won in Game 7 tonight. In convincing fashion, might I add. A dub. Boston had to pass the sticks. It looked all bad. All bad. Honestly, and these are just raw thoughts. I don't even know how I'm going to edit this. Like, honestly, watching tonight's game, Boston should have lost like 2 games ago. Like, it's no need of them even bringing this to Game 7. For what? They got dubbed. You got dubbed at home. Now, it's some interesting pieces to that, though. I don't want to just, you know what I'm saying, get my stuff off that quick, you know what I'm saying? But, like, Tatum did get hurt first play of the game. He did. But, on the flip side, Miami doesn't have Tyler Hero. Miami does not have Victor Oladipo, who was averaging double digits in the playoffs before he got hurt. I mean, and then on top of that, Tatum still played 42 minutes tonight. 14 points. Jaylen Brown had 19 and 8 turnovers. That's 33 points combined from your 2 best players in a Game 7. Caleb Martin almost passed that himself. What did he have? I know he had at least 23. At the absolute least, he had 23. He finished with 26 and 10. 26 and 10 in a Game 7 on the road after getting a DNP last year in Game 7. 19 and 8 from Jaylen Brown. Again, 8 turnovers, 14 points, 11 rebounds from Tatum. Derek White, honestly, was probably their best player tonight. In a Game 7, that's unacceptable. Nobody else scored double digits for them the rest of the night. So, I mean, they could have wrapped this up 2 nights ago. I ain't gonna lie. Now, last game shouldn't have even happened. It shouldn't have even played out like that. But it did. It did. Can't say nothing. Can't be mad about it. It is what it is. But you would think that they would have some more fight to come out here in a Game 7 and be competitive. They got dubbed. So, I mean, nice season to them and all. I'm honestly disgusted by it. I can't look at him. Jaylen Brown, I can't look at bro right now. Like, and anybody that knows me knows, like, JB, that's really, really my guy. Like, that's one of, you know what I'm saying, one of my favorite players. And to go out and have a performance like he did tonight and have 8 turnovers, missing pull-up threes, taking bad shots, handle just looked bad, decision-making just looked bad. And I'm just kind of like, how are y'all going to win? Y'all already playing, you know what I'm saying, halfway with Tatum. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just kind of like, how are you going to win? They tried to do as much as they could. There was times where Miami faced little scoring droughts and couldn't score. But, bro, it just became too much Caleb Martin. You had a period of time, Duncan hit a tough 3 in the corner, got 2 layups. Then Jimmy Butler closes the show out. And it just showed to be too much for Boston, man. So I don't know what they're going to do going into the summer. It can definitely get interesting. You got JB. Even after he put up this stinker of a series, which to my memory, this is the first bad series I can't remember him playing. But nonetheless, it was a terrible series. I don't know what happens with him moving forward. Does he request a trade? Do they explore some? Do they continue, you know what I'm saying, until it's time for him to sign a contract? Whatever the case may be, we're going to see how that plays out if they, you know, make any type of movement, whatever the case may be. But for Miami, they almost had like an all-time fumble, right? Like, you're up 3-0. Now, in a situation like that, especially being an 8 seed, it doesn't surprise me at all that Boston goes back and they win Game 4. Doesn't surprise me at all, you know what I'm saying? I would go as far as to say it doesn't even surprise me that they win Game 5 too. You know what I mean? Or, you know, any situation like that. Like, you up 3-1, you get up 3-2. Like, I can see that. But in a case where you're up 3-2, you have to close it out right there. You got to. You can't get up 3-0 and then allow that to get to game 7. You feel me? Now, shouts out to them because they was able to manage that pressure and they was able to go ahead and beat those odds, you know what I'm saying? Even though they was on their favor, but they was able to go ahead and take care of business. And that could have got really, really scary, really fast. But to look forward, we got a great matchup. Denver and Miami, I feel like for anybody that enjoys basketball, you know, like the sport, it'll be a great series. Like it's gonna lack storylines. Yes, like they're gonna have to force some storylines. It's gonna lack that appeal to the casual. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna say that they won't enjoy it, but it definitely lacks the appeal of Miami and Boston. But it's gonna be a great series. There's gonna be some great matchups. Joker, honestly, man, like Bam, I have mixed feelings about Bam because it's like at certain times and at certain points of the game, he makes a profound impact and he becomes very, very important. Really, he's important every night. But certain pieces of the game where you look and you're reminded how talented he is, right? But he just doesn't do it all the time. He smokes so many layups and he makes good plays on defense. He's been playmaking well also, but he smokes so many layups, bro. So it's just like he's going to have the series of a lifetime for them to have a chance versus Denver. Joker's too much. That offense is too potent, and quite frankly, they're not as reliant on Jokic and Murray to score every single play. So when Miami has these moments where they have trouble scoring the ball or like they go on a scoring drought or something, they can't get a bucket from anywhere, then at that point, like, it could get spooky, like similar to what Boston did, except it's going to be more consistent. They're not going to have to rely on Joker the same way that Boston relies on Tatum. They're going to be able to get offense from other places. They're going to be able to get open looks from other places. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a lot going on. Miami's going to have their hands full. But on the flip side, they still got to deal with Jimmy Butler. And at this point in time, it looks like you got to deal with Caleb Martin too, that boy put up probably about 23, 24 points a game this series, bro, which for him is crazy. And we still had the possibility of Tyler Hero coming back. So it's going to be some interesting matchups. I just personally want to see how Spoelstra is going to deal with Denver's shooting and Denver's just offense. I just want to see how he plans to slow him down. I know he's going to use the zone. I don't know if he's going to run it with a 2-3. I don't know if he's going to mix it up. I seen him throwing in some full court pressure tonight against Boston. So I do know the Lakers kind of did that a little bit. It caused some trouble at times. So that's going to be an interesting little battle between Spo and Mike Malone for sure. I'm excited to see that. I think ultimately, if I had to make my official prediction right now, I would probably say Denver in 6. I love both teams, but I just personally feel like Denver they're just the best team in the league, bro. And I'm gonna say Denver in 6. But I would not be surprised by any means if Miami finds a way to take this series 7 games. I would not be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. They've done it all playoffs. I'm not going to go off of what it's supposed to be. I'm going off what I see. And from what I'm seeing, it's looking like Miami, they could take it to 7. Now, we're going to see if the fatigue catch up to them. Again, possibly they get Tyler Hero back, but the way Duncan Robinson has been hooping, they got a chance. I will add, however, that this series going 7 games does hurt them because now you lose some time. You got Gabe Vincent is a little banged up. Jimmy's a little banged up. You lose some of that time that you have to recover because you spent that time playing. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to see how that affects the series as well, man. But ultimately, Denver's rested up. Miami's hot. That could work in either or's favor. Excuse me. So we're going to see how it plays out. But I just want to tap in with y'all because this game just ended. I've been waiting for this series to end because for a split second, I thought Boston was going to do it. Low key. Hey, I thought they was gonna do it low key. I said, yo, if this game goes back to Boston in Game 7, it's over. It's over with. And Miami got the job done. So shouts out to Miami. I had them winning in 7. Didn't think it was gonna be like this, having to not get reverse 3-0, but they got it done. So NBA Finals Game 1 starts on. Give me a second, man. I gotta do my Googles. June 1st. That is Thursday. Bet. So we got Game 1 on Thursday. NBA Finals Game 1 in Denver. Denver Nuggets versus Miami Heat. Let me know in the comments who y'all taking. Who y'all got? Y'all got Dutton. Y'all got blah, 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 blah. Let me slow down. Y'all have the Nuggets. Y'all got Miami. How many games? Let me know something. You know what I'm saying? Put that in the comments. Make sure you toss me a like. Make sure you toss me a subscribe. I'm all over the place. So let me say that one more time. Make sure you toss me a like. You know, make sure you subscribe. That helps the channel grow. You know, want to keep building this NBA community. I've been posting a lot more NBA reels on my Instagram and my TikTok. If y'all want to catch that, I'll have them down in the comments or down in the description below. Make sure y'all tap in. Continue to show love, man. And, hey, it's going to be a great NBA Finals. Can't wait to see it. So with that being said, I'm out of here.